Hello again, YouTube. Gig man here. Look at this. This is DoorDash. See that? No. I want to talk to y'all about something. Hope y'all saw that. All great with DoorDash. Listen, man. I know you want the independence. I know you like the independence. I did too. But the struggle got real with DoorDash, man. It got real. It's like some of y'all will understand what I'm about to talk about in this video. So DoorDash, y'all got to excuse my hair. The wind been blowing it all over the place, but DoorDash, I still like DoorDash, but I understand DoorDash. You see, when people get messed up, and they allow their feelings to govern them, and you love things that you don't understand. You love it because you don't understand it, just like people love people because they don't understand. Well, I understand DoorDash, that now it's a side hustle. Now, if I went to a major market and it wasn't that many dashers, that's different. But like how, you know how it says one area very busy, so you drive up there. Do you think you're the only one driving up there? You're not. So I never move when I see like an area that I don't be in saying it's very busy. Because when I get there, it's this game that DoorDash plays sometimes where you get up there and then it goes great and you see schedule. Now, to even kind of try to stay afloat a little bit, now you have to try to be a top dasher. You have to accept 70% or you ain't gonna get a schedule. And some of the runs you get are gonna be crappy. Now, I'll tell the truth, DoorDash still give me good runs. But it's been a problem with the schedule, see. Because my acceptance rate is 25%. Even though my rating is 4.99, you know what I mean? So I don't always get a schedule because of that acceptance rate. And even when you do, sometimes you gotta wait like an hour, 2 hours. It's not worth it. This is what I do now. I'm gonna tell you what I do with DoorDash. I went back and got me a job in my field. My field kept going up in hourly. And I'm sitting there looking at it and thinking about how I'm struggling with DoorDash. So I went back to my field. And it's been, you know, you give up some of your freedoms that you have out here doing DoorDash, but I got a whole lot more money though. So you got to take it for what it is, man. Now, what I do now is I'll dash a couple hours before work, let the money hit with Dasher Direct, and just sit there and I say, okay, well, I'm gonna take it out every time it get to 100. And like, I might try to wait. I might try to leave it in there a whole month. But if all you doing, because I know other people that say the same thing, you go to DoorDash, you do DoorDash, and it's like all you doing is being able to pay a couple bills. You're not thriving. You're not getting the things you want in life. You know, you're not, I never been one to focus on the maintenance of a car getting tore up. This is what I would tell you too. If you want to keep the independence with DoorDash, then just go get a paper route or something. And you'll be independent doing that too. You'll have to do it every day, but you'll be independent doing that. And you could just do it until you go on a vacation, like plan a vacation out for a year from now or something. And you just do it until then. and then you give them a notice, tell them, hey, I'll be back once I get back in town if you need. And if you got to switch routes, switch route. But it's things you could do to remain independent, but I wouldn't do DoorDash by itself. Walmart Spark is good, but it's like all these people. Another thing that hurt gig is you got a bunch of people doing it that's not supposed to be doing it. They don't really have an account of their own. I don't let people use my account. Like one time I was teaching my sister and we was going out. But other than that, no. That's you hurting. Think about it. That's really, I know people who's doing it and I know why they doing it. But some people, they could do something else, man. So, yeah, I went back in my field. And now it's like, I done got back used to working jobs. I'm like, hey, man, I'm going to use gig on the side and just try to build up that way. And maybe one day what it was, because people used to make $1,800, $1,900 a week in Walmart Spark in this area. In DoorDash too, people was making $1,000 a week in DoorDash 4 years ago. One dude, I knew a dude that was making $300 per day in this area. Those days are long gone. Now you still could make $1,000 a week in this area, I believe. But you're going to be working 16-hour days. And it's going to have to be you on. I'm going to show you a thing we might not want to accept with DoorDash, but it's true. That in order for you to make that big money, you're going to have to take some bad runs. Some of your runs going to have to be bad runs. Now, I would just advise you to stay away from the people who going to lie. Stay away from the hood. And stay away from miserable people who just want to give you a bad rate. And if you can manage to do that, then sometimes you might have to take those $3 going 2 miles for, just to stay afloat. And just you be like, okay, I'm just going to try to do 40 deliveries a day. If I can average $6 each one. And it's going to be some bad ones in there. But there's going to be some good ones. You're going to have the double figure, the 12s and the 9 and the $9 going through. It's because I go to the suburbs a lot. I still get good run. But it's a lot of average runs, and then like sometimes at the end of the day, the average runs cause you to make average money. So I went back in my field, man. I'm out here what time is it? I'm probably finna try to get a couple runs. If I can get 2 or 3 in, and I'm just gonna let that money hit and stay there. Cause it adds up. 20 times 10 is 200. You come out here 10 days and you make 20 on the side, you got 200. So I just want to encourage y'all, man. It's rough, but you got to let go of your pride and your selfishness. If you got kids, it's like I did. Well, I had to figure out what's best for my kids. What's best for my kids was for me to go get one of them high-paying jobs in my field. So that's what I did. Now, some of y'all hanging on by a thread. That ain't no way to live. Keep doing it. I told you I ain't never stopped doing it. I just don't try to live off of it no more. What I do is I try to use it to build my income, not to live off of. Grubhub too, like Grubhub now, they got this thing where the schedules be gone. If you're not Premier, you can't get a schedule. Or you can't get them. You can get schedules, but sometimes they might not fit what you got going in your life. So now you try to go on there and say, well, let's see what Grubhub doing. They don't let you on there no more. They say, come back. They tell you the schedule. And then Rody, I'm going to tell you something about Rody. Rody, like in my area, if people racist, they could just deny you. I don't know if it's Rody doing it or their customer, but I got mostly 5-star ratings, and they just don't want me to bring their stuff for some reason. I know what. It's this pretty skin of mine. That some people think I'm just like a little chillin' that can't do nothing on my own, and I deserve to pick cotton. So Rody, Instacart be popping sometime. But I wouldn't try to live off, not in this area. I know people that just be sitting there just waiting for something to pop up. No. You gotta, man, I know us business-minded people, us independents, it hurts so bad, but you gotta do what's best. You gotta do what's best. Lyft, my area, man, you really don't always want to mess with these people being behind your head. Like, which ones did I fail to mention? TaskRabbit. Okay, I was doing TaskRabbit. I was doing good on TaskRabbit. And I denied 2 orders, and they stopped sending me orders. They stopped sending me orders. All them customers were giving me $20 tips, almost every single one of them. It's just the fact that they stopped sending me orders. Handy, complete bullcrap. Them customers can literally hang you out to dry on Handy. I was cutting their grass immaculately, and they was giving me bad ratings. So I'm like, you know what? I ain't gonna even mess with these people's grass. Like it looked like a football field or something, with the lines, and they still was giving me bad ratings, and I got deactivated. I got deactivated from Uber Eats on some bull crap. Complete garbage. Something that wasn't even my fault at all. I got in an accident and I was ruled 0% at fault, and they still kept me deactivated. How many accidents do you ever see in your life where when the detectives come out, everybody that gotta come out, they say you 0% at fault? Not many. Like, not your fault at all. Then, what else? So when they deactivated me for Uber, I used to order Uber. I said, man, I'm not ordering nothing from them. I canceled that Uber one, and I liked it, but I looked at it like, why would I order from them and they deactivated me? So I canceled that. Then you got these YouTubers like paid to drive to just and making up stuff. He probably ain't dashed in 5 years. And some of the other ones just trying to stay relevant, you know. Only one, like it's only a couple of them I look at as like relevant. One of them is what's his name, Gig Hustler from Chicago. You know, but some of these dudes, they just trying to make content, but they probably really don't even be out here like that. But so don't buy into none of that. You can make this money. You can make 100,000. No. Anybody that made 100,000 last year, they probably not gonna do it this year. And if they do it, it's probably not that many dashers where they at. Then I could see it. But do what you gotta do is best. If you're struggling with to make ends meet, go get you a job. Or if you want to stay independent, go get you a paper route. If you want to be mostly by yourself, go deliver pizzas. All you gotta do when you in there, you might have to do some stuff. But you'll be on the road mostly by yourself. You still get a lot of by yourself time. Like one time I had started delivering pizzas, it was going good, but he was getting on my nerve because he kept turning on DoorDash and we ain't even need it. Like, man, why you turning on DoorDash? I could take all of this stuff. So I quit. I got tired of doing like he just wanted somebody to wash some dishes. Nah, man, I quit. And like, you know, when you do people dirty, it come back on you. Like he did me dirty, and they end up like selling the store, and somebody else got rid of him. So you gotta watch how you do people out here. So anyway, do what's best. Like I had to do what's best, and it's working out. Yeah, people get on my nerve. Your coworkers get on your nerve sometimes. Some of them won't do their job. This. But when that check come, I ain't struggling no more.